It was a break from BMF today, wasn't it? You said what?
You check the mics. Is we good?
Oh yeah. Bro, I've been goddamn recording all weekend, bro.
You said it was a break from BMF.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, you don't think that shit whack? How got down 50 Cent? How he got down? Be doing that little mid-season shit in the breaks and all that other shit.
I don't like him.
Why you think he do that shit?
If I had a guess, it's probably for planning because you got Thanksgiving coming up, you got holidays coming up. You don't want to compete with the holidays or like football on the holidays or basketball on the holidays and stuff like that. So it might be like if you skip a week, you can not run into it that week or something like that. I'm assuming. I don't know.
But bro, when you roll a season out though, it's the season, and you're just gonna do that for the rest of the season, right? You're gonna drop an episode this day.
It could be and it could be a contract thing too. It's probably some loophole to do that. If I'm guessing, I guarantee it's a loophole because they probably get paid.
But you don't think the shit they doing weird as hell? These breaks and all that other shit.
Yeah, that is great because they do it but it's only stars be doing that though.
Yeah.
So it must be, like I said, it must be some kind of contractual thing, bro. It gotta be. That's the only thing I can think of.
A nigga 50 be on some bullshit, bro. Bro, you be following him on social media, seeing all the wild shit he be got them talking about on social media?
It's funny. I'm as big a 50 fan I am. I don't follow him on Instagram, bro.
Oh, you gotta follow him.
Yeah,
that nigga funny as hell.
I ain't never followed him before.
Yeah.
He's fun. I mean, I know nigga is funny as hell. He's a funny nigga though. But I ain't never followed him.
Yeah, that nigga wild, bro. That's the last type nigga I would want to beef with. Nah, I take that back. I wouldn't want to beef with Lil Nas X. It's Lil Nas X, then it's 50 Cent.
No, my daughter close, my bad. But nah, I ain't beefing 50. I beef with Lil Nas X. I usually ignore him. A nigga like him, you beef with people like that all the time. You just ignore them. Then that's it. It's no ammo.
Nah, but Lil Nas X, he do shit that's like, bro, why, bro? And then he got the whole army behind him. You ain't see the video of Buddy running up on Boosie?
But yeah, but that guy's not real. He's a comedian.
Oh, that was a fake video?
Yeah, that guy's a comedian. Like, he didn't be funny. That's not a real.
Oh, I thought that video was real. They got me. I normally don't get got.
That guy's a comedian.
Oh, I thought that was real.
Nigga, they said his uncle, and he was like, "Oh wow, this is crazy." Nigga, he ain't got no family.
Nah, nigga ain't got no family. You wild as hell. That nigga got a family, bro.
Nah, that guy's a comedian though. Like that's almost like how Flip be doing with the whole running up.
Yeah.
Imagine somebody catching that. That's kind of what it is.
That shit look real as hell though. But that nigga Boosie still was dropping F-bombs. That's why I thought it was real.
Boosie don't care, bro. Like that's the thing about him. Like he don't like. I was talking about that last night. Like it's cool, it's good and it's bad. Like I like that he don't care about what nobody think. Nobody can't cancel him. He could say what he want to say. Mm-hmm. He got freedom to talk, and that's why people like his Black interview because he gonna say whatever he want to say, regardless who watching, regardless if he got an album dropping, a movie dropping. He can have nothing dropping. He gonna talk like that every single time. It's not shock value. It's just this is me, and you kind of need that in interview to balance it out with all that other fake stuff that be going on.
I'm about to start cranking up my free Boosie shirts because it's coming soon. They about to cancel that nigga soon.
Well, you be with him next, nigga.
Who?
You, nigga.
Nah, how I'm gonna get canceled?
Don't take my size. I'm good,
bro. Chill. I'm not getting canceled. I'm a feminist and I'm pro gay.
Oh, you just adding to your repertoire every time I see you,
bro. Last episode, the one that's coming out Tuesday, I was pro gay as fuck. Okay. And somebody on the pod, I'm not gonna say who dropped the F-bomb. It's getting beeped out. It might get edited all the way out. You know what I'm saying?
I can imagine who said it. If you beeping it out, it's somebody that you cool with enough to not want it to be in there.
I'll drop a hint. It wasn't blue.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Surprised you beeping it out.
Oh yeah, for sure, bro. Especially not him, because he the one that's probably gonna be on the pod long term. So they can't cancel him.
Yeah, that's he doing a good job.
Yeah, that's my nigga.
Nah, he doing well. He jumped right in and just got it down packed. He be himself though. Like that's the thing. Like if you could be yourself behind a microphone, this whole thing is like 10 times easier.
Bro, that's what I want to talk about on this pod right here. I wanted him on here so we can talk about it with him. But let's just start right here, bro. When I first started podcasting, you asked me about this the first time I met you too. I had a podcast with somebody else. And after that was over with, I told myself, I'm never doing no podcast where I have to depend on somebody. Never again.
Oh, yeah. You're going to sell yourself short every single time.
Yes, bro. But my nigga Big King was moving back to Georgia. I got tired of doing interviews because I don't see how you keep that shit up. I'm Now I'm ready to start back doing interviews.
Nah,
I needed a break,
them,
bro. I needed a break, dog.
Let me tell. So, and I know we're gonna get into all that, but let me the difference between how me and you both like attack the podcasting, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like the conversational joints, I like, but the thing is this: they can go left so quick by one person having horrible takes. Cause then you spend so much time on the horrible takes. Man, you should know this, man. I ain't saying nothing that you already know.
Yeah.
You know, interview is like
I'm here though.
It's all like you challenging yourself. So it's really you can have bad interview and it's not your fault. But you can also have some bad ones where it's like it's on you. But you can get better every time. It's hard to make somebody a better conversationalist.
Okay, I'm glad you used that word because that's what I was just about to say. I think where the issue came with me is I got real cocky and I was like, yeah, I think I'm the best conversationalist on this earth right now. For real, I told myself that in my head, bro. I was like, bro, I'm the best conversationalist. Like, I can talk to anybody. Like, I'm tired of doing this shit. Now I just want to cut up and get drunk on the pod. Like, I feel like I done mastered that shit. I'm done with that shit. And it's crazy. Now I look back, I'm not. Some of them interviews I did was pretty bap. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I ain't gonna say them drop their names. I don't want to say that, but I don't know.
please don't. Not while we on Maine and Slim, bruh. Have you noticed too? Don't lose your train of thought. I ain't mean to cut you off. The Maine and Slim page grew fast as fuck.
Yeah, I was thinking the other day. I was like, damn, it took me a long time to get to XYZ. Took you so long to get them. Like, we kind of there without pushing. We just kind of just did it. Even from the very beginning. Like, we haven't went hard, in my opinion, at all with Maine and Slim, but we get good feedback. We get shares without asking. People send us paragraphs on the content. We barely share the content like that. Like, we don't go as hard as we go for our own with that one. Yeah. So for it to get that kind of traction, I like that though.
I'm about to start pushing organic, though. Especially when we start back doing interviews. I'm gonna start pushing the hell out of that page because it's a reason why that shit growing how it's growing.
People like
it's
it.
It's a reason, bro.
It's so hard to explain sometimes when people ask me, well, how many podcasts you got? I'm like, well, damn, it's hard to explain. Like, I got this one, my man got that one, and then we do one together, and then sometimes we do this. And it's hard to explain, but I do think if we can find a way to push everything we doing as one, it's easy to explain. It's hard to explain.
But see, bro, the thing about the Maine and Slim is that we might as well do one called Maine and Slim instead of just getting on each other's platform all the time.
That's
just
have
one place where we both at and people can come. And I ain't gonna lie though, we got to be more consistent with it because I didn't know people fuck with it that tough. I also was thinking, I didn't mean to talk about this on the mic. I was thinking we probably need like a central place for people to listen to the audio too. I was thinking about working on that this week.
Okay.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, we need a central place because we can't put it on mine like that. There's a lot of cursing going on in that one. That was
this nigga Maine with the family friendly.
Not even that. It's just but the last one we did, I liked it. It was good, but it was like we all cursed a lot. Even me, we all cursed a lot.
Yeah.
We were having a genuine conversation, but like I could tell somebody went there and they're like, oh, let me try this one. Like it's not the same as anything else I got on the platform.
Yeah, you real big on that. Having I
want everything to be consistent. So
yeah,
when if somebody come listen to when I do Karen Gordon or something like that, right? And then the next one is that one. It's like, well, what he doing now?
Yeah.
But if you on Maine and Slim and you got ones where we cursing, we not with it, but it's all consistent across the board. It's cool. Like all yours consistent. Then you're gonna hear Blue, they're gonna hear you, they're gonna hear Big King. You know, they're gonna have guests every now and then, but it's consistent on the content of what you're putting out. I think that's confusing to some people because it's some people that really listen to More Masters strictly for learning about Augusta, and we had some general conversation on there about nothing but Augusta. You know what I'm saying? Really, and it was like we just cursed up a storm and joked the whole time, which was cool for Maine and Slim.
Yeah,
but it's not for what I'm doing.
Well, this is gonna be the first podcast on the new audio for Maine and Slim.
You can curse a lot if you want to. You can say the B word. I ain't gonna correct you or nothing like that.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. This is gonna be a public service announcement. Don't invite me to your platform if you don't want me to cuss. I'm cussing, dog.
You need to put that on the shirt then.
Hey,
matter of fact, put that in your bio,
bruh. I'll put that in my bio. Shout out to my nigga Trey, bruh. We was at Trey crib. He had some kind of event with everybody kids. It was an ass of kids there, and his old lady asked me to stop cussing, and I think I said shit, and he got mad as hell and was like, "My old lady asked you to stop cussing, nigga. Respect her." And I was like, I looked at Big King. I said, "Bruh, shit a cuss word?" And Big King was like, "See, Slim, this is the shit I be talking about with you, bro. Yes, shit is a cuss word." And I said, "Oh, okay. Because I was about to snap on that nigga. Like, nigga, shit ain't no cuss word. But I had to ask Big King
You gotta
first.
respect the party. What's wrong with you, man? If it ain't.
Nah, listen to the rest of the story, though. So now me and Flame having a conversation, and I say something to Flame about some childhood shit, and Trey walks in and goes, "Damn, you all on this nigga dick." Oh, I can't say shit, but you can say dick in a house full of kids. Oh, okay, I get it. And one of the little kids, what's a dick, daddy? Yeah, okay, we getting somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
It sounds like you started all that shit though. If you ask me, I get where you going, but you sound like you started all that shit, bro.
How?
You shouldn't have started cursing from the get go, bro. But I mean, you don't be around kids, so I can see that. But I do feel like, I mean, like we talked the other day about something like that. I feel like when you got somebody around, like that's why I always give rules. When you come to podcast, you always like. Before we record, it's like you have to have rules. Hey, this is what we don't do. This is what we do. If it's rules, if it ain't no rules, ain't no rules.
For sure.
But you can't expect somebody to know that when they come in your household. Like, don't curse because kids here. You don't have kids. You don't be around kids.
I was joking. Also, I will get on a platform where you can't cuss.
I ain't about that.
I've done it before, but nah, like, bro, a lot of people have weird rules when it come to kids. Like, we grew up, bro, nigga. My mama still to this day cuss more than me. You know what I'm saying? Like, now everybody want their kids to be precious and be these saints. And they get mad when they have a brother or a cousin that doesn't have kids. Excuse me. Their brother or cousin doesn't have kids and they don't want to be around some kids. And they like, oh, bro, you don't be fucking with the family. It's like, bro, this is a single man. He don't want to fucking be around a house full of kids. This nigga been working 5 days this week. You think he wants to goddamn come home and go to your house and fucking... had somebody tugging on his pants talking about some got any games?
That's his niece and nephews?
Yeah.
Nah, bro. Come on, man. I don't know. Like, I agree.
That was a little too personal, too. I don't think I should have said that.
I feel like I've been talking about this with people a lot of times. And I want to talk about this on here, but I don't know if we're going to get to it now. But, like, I do feel like it take a village when you talk about, like, with kids and stuff.
I
so,
agree.
Like,
I agree.
Like, you got to... I ain't saying you got to be the actual person's daddy, but if you're the uncle, like... You kind of next in line, you know what I'm saying, to be that. So you got to be that other figure, whether it's father figure or male-like figure. So somebody come tugging your pants, like, what would their dad do? Their dad would hug them or something, like, just, you know, dap them up, you know what I'm saying, show love.
Yeah.
But it take a village. Like, no kid ever going to get raised correctly if everybody ain't doing it. Like, if you were brothers and I had a kid and I sent him with you, it's going to be something you showing them that I probably not showing them.
Yeah.
That's how I got to go, you know what I'm saying, so that when kids is out in that world, you know, they doing the right thing.
I agree, but like, let's say it's you and you got 4 other brothers and you the only one with kids and your brothers come to, let's say you got a son, your brothers come to your son birthday party, they show face, they dap you up, then they leave. And then everybody at the party like, man, your brother's trash as hell. They always coming in and leaving just so they can go out and party. Like, bro, don't you think they did their part?
Just showing up and giving me a 5?
Yeah, and
giving his birthday,
and giving the little nigga a gift, you know, giving him a hug, you know, watching him blow out the cake, then dipping.
I mean, they ain't gotta stay the whole time, but I would definitely want them to spend some time with them, talk to them, and you know, whatever. But
yeah,
I mean, they ain't gotta stay the whole time if they don't want to. I mean, it depends what the kid want. Do the kid care if they there or not? That's not about me. But if the kid cared, then I mean, you got influence on my kid. I told
you that yesterday, and can we please not go into too much detail?
Yeah, of course.
But like, sometimes people be using kid events too to be adult events. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's move on though. Let's move on from that.
That's funny.
You know, I gotta save that. Let's move on from that. But nah, bro.
Hey, I want to stop. I know you got your own thing you want to get into, and I want to get into that. But I want to ask you something because I've been talking about this all weekend and with people. So I want to ask your opinion, only because I know your lifestyle during your teenage years, and this is something I know it's super serious. So I don't want to get too deep into it, but like I've been talking to a few people, like women definitely, who got male family members, whether it's their son, brother, whatever it can be, right? Mm-hmm. That they feel like they're changing, obviously. They it could be peer pressure, it could be streets, gang life, all that. You know how that you know how that stuff.
Yeah, I watched your podcast last night.
They change, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on that? Like, because I was saying, you know, I talked a lot just to kind of tell a story, but in my opinion, I was telling them like, you know, it's really nothing you can do what you do, but it's not going to change. But no matter how you raise them, it's not going to change what decision they make when they lead a household. Your mom could have raised you well, raised me. My mom raised me well, but I'm pretty sure it's stuff we did when we went outside that we knew for a fact they didn't raise us like that.
All right, I'm gonna give you a straightforward answer because I literally just had this conversation with Blue right before we started recording. He was talking about one of his friends had got in trouble for breaking into cars and stealing like change. You know that stupid ass shit you do when you were a kid. And their parents didn't bond him out. He ended up going to prison for that shit. Didn't get him a lawyer, didn't bond him out. And he said that this friend actually comes from money. The parents had the money, just didn't. So this is my straightforward answer, bro. The best thing you can do when somebody is going through that phase in their life is to be there for them. If there's anything you can do that's going to help them stop doing what they got going on, try to do that. But if that's what they really want to do, ain't shit you can do.
Okay.
Only thing you can do is try. That's all you can do is try and hope that they figure it out before something bad happens.
And that's what I was trying to explain, and I'm pretty sure we don't talk about like crazy serious situations because most times people don't do that when they're involved and stuff like that. But like you can learn through people. I said, people, I'm pretty sure the rule of 10. People have died. People in jail. Think of 10 people. There's 10 random people that you were doing that stuff with. I'm pretty sure half of them probably dead or in jail, and the other half probably ain't doing well. You could be that lucky one. It could be you, that lucky one. You know what I'm saying? That out of that 10, that just like, I did this. But you live through that. Like, you hope that nothing happened to them. But if something do happen, you hope that it happened close enough to where it hit them like, oh, you know what, this ain't for me.
Yeah.
And you just fall back. But like I was telling them, I said, no matter what you do, all you can do is be yourself. You love them. Show them you're there for them. But don't stress yourself out because you ain't going to change nothing.
Not at all.
It's nothing you can give them shelter, the money, all that stuff, and guess what? They're going to make the
If
same
you're a
decision
praying
they want to
person,
make.
just pray because that's all you can do. Like, bruh, I use myself as an example. When I was a kid, I wasn't like no horrible kid or no shit. I was just running around here trying to make some money to buy some Jordans and be cute so I can, fuck some girls. But 17 years old, riding in the car, got pulled over, end up going to jail. Nobody bonded me out. My stupid ass friends that I used to bond out all the time didn't bond me out. My mama didn't bond me out. She thought she was teaching me a lesson. Ended up missing my whole senior year. Bruh, she kind of was right. Because after that little lesson, it wasn't her. It wasn't her teaching me the lesson. I don't know why she thought that. But it wasn't her. It was being in jail.
In hindsight, though, because she let you out, that you would have never knew your friends couldn't bond you out because she would have did it for you.
Yeah.
So, like, her not doing it, let you know, like, okay, you want to impress these friends and these girls, the girls you fucking and them friends you around, let them bond you out then.
Yeah.
Oh, they're not there for you, huh?
And,
okay.
And you know what I didn't know when I was young? I didn't know that I was the only one with $1,000. I didn't know that.
It's hard to tell when you got it, ain't it? You're not counting it.
I didn't know, bro.
Niggas not paying you back, you ain't noticing?
Yeah. Like, still to this day, I might be like 1 out of 3 with $1,000. Like, it's hard to, like, damn, bro, you really ain't got $1,000, bro?
But I always say, like, you learn through experiences. Like if that didn't happen to you, ain't no telling what you probably went all out for a friend. You could have dumbed out for somebody who wouldn't bail you out. You could have killed somebody for somebody that wouldn't bail you out.
That situation right there changed the fuck out of me. Everybody's different. Some people go through something and it makes them worse. Me, I'm totally different. That shit changed the fuck out of me.
But even if it make you worse, it's something else that can make you better. It just depends on what part of your life that you go through that situation too. Mm-hmm. Like you going through and you went through it, and I'm not just trying to nobody. I promise you, I'm not. But like that's the thing. When people start going outside when they're 19, 20, 21 years old, you done missed it. Everybody that was out, the raw outside is when you 12, 13 years old and you run into everything on a daily basis and you don't know how to navigate through certain things. So you messing up. You might. Not by mistake, but you might run from a nigga one day and now, like, niggas saying you're a runner, you know what I'm saying? You might do something to somebody one day, you shouldn't have did that. But there's certain things you're going to go through during them teenage years or whatever that's going to change you when you get older. If you get into it when you get older, you defeat the purpose of your whole teens. To me, like, you did 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 years old, 18 years old without peer pressure. Why you want to do it now?
I'm going to be honest, too, bro. I'm going to say something a lot of niggas won't admit. I wish I just took my stupid ass to school every day, got my degree on time, and went to college.
Listen, you're smart, man. I told my, I did it on Snapchat, and I posted on Instagram too, like weeks later after. But I was telling him, like, bro, just do your mom say, bro. Go to class, take the trash out, everything. Like, just take the trash out and come back home. That's it. Like,
I thought I was so cute and funny going to school, going to ISS every day, and jiving on the ISS teacher. I thought I was so cute and funny.
It's a gift and curse to that, though, because the gift of that is like, okay, you did it in high school. So, looking back now, I was an idiot. Cool, boom, you could rejuvenate yourself, reinvent yourself. But it's people that thought that was cool that you did that in high school. Now they want to do it after they, like, you already successful. You made your mama proud, bro. You done walked across the stage and everything.
Let me give you a perfect example, too. Before I went to jail, I was in school, I had all F's and 1D before I went to jail. When I got out of jail, I went back to school. My lowest grade was a 96.
Oh, clap it up for clap it up for me.
Nah. That's not even an accomplishment. It's just
Great.
it's like, bruh, that's when you know, like, oh, this outside shit ain't for me. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what? I guess for some people, it's not cool to say that's not for them. Like, it's okay.
Yeah.
Like, outside of when it not happen to you, it's fun. It's fun to see a nigga get beat up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's fun to hear about somebody getting shot at until you getting shot at. It's fun to, it's not fun, but it's fun to hear about somebody you don't like dying maybe for something that, you know, but it ain't fun when it's on the other side and it's both ends of it. You know what I'm saying? I was telling somebody, like, and I think I said in my last one, like, the only way people commit to the street is unless they have to do it. If you don't have to do it, don't do it. But when you commit to it, like, you saying fuck everybody at that point anyway. Ain't no rules in this. Ain't no rules in none of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, a nigga to see you and you came from nothing on. Like, I don't fuck with that nigga. Now you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how it was when we came up. Maybe not now. It was different now. But yeah, that shit is weird to me. Like, I'm like, yo, why you choosing to commit to the street? You can't take the fucking trash out every Thursday. How can you do that?
But a little side note, I'm not sitting here trying to act like I'm no street nigga. I'm a nigga that was in the suburbs that just was doing shit I thought was cute. I'm not trying to act like I was no street nigga. But even at that time, I used to sit and like ask some of my friends that was in the streets for real. I used to be like, bro, like why y'all niggas think this shit so fun? Like, y'all niggas broke as fuck. That's the biggest thing I didn't get.
Though. Well, where they at now though?
Shit, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Most of my friends when I was young that I used to do stupid shit with, and I ain't trying to sound like no rapper or nothing, but more than half of them is dead.
You ain't got to tell me that because that's just, it's the law of attraction. That's just how it goes. You do that,
the
you live by it, you die by it.
The other half went to prison, got out of prison.
They back and forth.
A handful of them just staying with their bitch, not paying bills.
And so my point is, and I guarantee that girl at that time that they didn't think that was gonna be them 10 years from now. When you that age, you ain't paying rent, you ain't paying that. So the stuff you got money for, who wouldn't have the $1,000? Yeah, you're not paying rent,
bro. I got a funny story. My best friend when I was young, bro, when we was like 16 years old, it was these older niggas we used to kick it with. These niggas was like 23, 24, 25, and we used to job on these niggas so much, like, bro, y'all niggas some bums. Y'all old as fuck hanging out with us, woody woody woo. Like, y'all need to get y'all shit together. Bro, when me and this same friend turned 25, I told him, I said, bro, those niggas we used to job on when we was young, you know you them niggas now, right? Mm-hmm. And he was like, nah, no, I'm not, nigga. You got me fucked up. I was like, bro, no. Like, bro, we used to always crack the joke and be like, nigga, you ain't shit, join the army. I said, that shit used to be funny. You really need to join the army for real now. He said that shit fucked up. Nah, that's real shit, bruh. Bruh, niggas not joining the army was a good thing because, bro, you can join the army and fuck yourself up for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I mean, true, but you got a purpose. You know what they say, you gotta stand for something before for anything. Like you behind the streets, like at least if you die in the army, like they get something. Like you die in the streets, nigga, you get a bunch of RP shirts. Somebody else getting the proceeds, probably you. You don't know niggas you making the RP shirts for. You get all the proceeds from the shirt.
Chill out.
No disrespect to you, I'm just saying. I'm keeping it in a buck. That's how it go. Like,
nah,
you gotta go
though.
fund me for your account because you wanted to, rep West Side. Like, whatever. All right, cool. Now what?
Yeah.
So that'd be my thing, though. And I guess where everybody have their own kind of background. Like I said, it's not even about necessarily being a street nigga. It's about how you came up and analyzing. And make sure that the people that's under you, that's coming behind you, understand that. I think that's another thing they're missing now. Like, they ain't no really, like, quote-unquote, respectable OGs no more. It's like, the kids doing their own thing. They don't even know what the OG is. They just say unk and that's it. They don't care about the OG, none of that stuff.
I never understood why a lot of niggas be in the streets and they be broke as hell, too. It's like, bro, you might as well go in the house.
Son, you gonna get more money from your mom as allowance. Just take the trash out, do the dishes, and clean the bathroom.
Hey, you had me rolling when you said that shit too. Like, nigga, yeah, take the trash out for real, nigga.
No, that pisses me off. I'm like, bro, how are you committing to the? I don't think people understand like the magnitude of committing to the streets of what you really have to do. Just, I guarantee you, it's easier to just take the trash out every Thursday. I can guarantee you.
Yeah, that's true.
Trust me. Because they going to take your ass out in a heartbeat. I'm going to tell you right now, nigga.
Take the trash out, find you a video game you like a lot. It's a lot of shit you could be doing.
I can respect you because like, you still did, but I say like, and I didn't want to say this on Facebook because I know people probably, I know a lot of dropouts and stuff, but like, one of the most disrespectful things you could do is like your parents do everything to do for you, and you don't walk across that stage because you want to be a street nigga.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you too. I ain't never walked across the
But
stage
I know, but you got a college degree.
Yeah.
So you did a little more than you're supposed to do. Anyway.
Yeah.
So that's and I seen that when I first came in. So I ain't just saying that my ass. I ain't want to say it and make people hit, but I'm saying like, I mean, you disrespected it, I guess, because you ain't do it. But at the same time, you went above and beyond. So I'm pretty sure she's happy with that. You doing your own thing. You pretty, you decent. So
Yeah. The big reason why I ain't walk across stage because my mom wasn't even here, so I was like, that shit kind of pointless.
True, but shit, you went to jail too. So what can you do, bro? Like, but I'm saying,
No. I mean, she wasn't in the country. She was working out.
Oh,
the
she
country.
went to sword anyway, though.
Yeah,
it wouldn't matter, nigga.
Yeah, she was working out the country at the time I graduated.
But like it's like a lot of parents, shit, they be like the moment you born, like they thinking like, oh, I can't wait till my baby cross the stage. Like, imagine you doing everything you're supposed to be doing. And most kids be good until 13, 14 years old. It's like, yo, how the fuck I fucked the last 3 years up?
See, bro, that one little mistake I made at 17, bro, I always felt behind after that.
Well, I can guarantee it wasn't the one mistake made at 17, but that one you got caught for at 17 definitely.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure it was time before that you could have like,
bro.
let me stop. But like, and I say this, and I want to make sure I say this too. Like, when you that age, ain't nothing nobody can tell you that's gonna make you think that they right. Once you start having sex and you start feeling yourself, you think you a man. You think you a man for real. A nigga can't tell you how to be a man. You feel like you're a man.
Yeah,
already.
you think you got to figure
respect.
it out too.
Niggas not trying you. You holding your own. You ain't getting your ass beat. Niggas ain't robbing you. Like, you that dude in your camp or whatever. Like, you feel invincible. Like, and you mind, you only 16, 17. Think about that. Like, nigga really could break your chest still.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you feeling yourself. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's nothing nobody can tell you that's gonna make you think, you know what? Damn, he right. I need to stop. And this is my mom's. Nah, nigga, fuck you. Fuck her, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the man. That's how niggas be feeling. Not me, but that's how niggas felt probably.
Especially when your mama ain't telling you shit too, though. That shit make it worse.
I was mad, but see, me and my mom had we communicate a lot. But like, yeah, everybody mom is different too. My mom was young. You might got an old fashioned. It's a lot of dynamics that's into it. I ain't gonna break down. But if you got an old fashioned mom, niggas that live with their grandparents, oh my god, they got the best. They can do what they want to do.
They be the worst.
I envy
too.
them, but now I'm happy I didn't. Like, I used to envy them. Like, yo, you got
them church niggas too, bro. I'd be like, bro, how the hell? But they parents at the church all the time.
But you know what? But they so sheltered too. Like, by the time they get a little bit of sunlight, they going hard. They be ready to go. Them church niggas,
hey,
and women, church girls too.
Them church niggas will be the ones to kill you too, bro.
Nah, for real.
Anybody
Definitely.
listening, them niggas will be the ones to
they
kill you.
They gonna kill you and pray about it on Sunday.
Yeah,
that's it.
Y'all better stop trying them niggas.
Throw a little extra in the offering cup and they keep moving.
Man, them niggas got some shit to prove.
I'm trying to tell you. Oh, word? My daddy a preacher? All right, come here.
Hey, and former basketball players.
And
niggas that really used to hoop in high school, and y'all keep calling them niggas hoopers and not gangsters. Hey, okay, keep playing.
That parents are in law enforcement for some reason. They feel like they got something to prove.
Oh yeah,
those are probably by far the worst.
Yeah,
because they can get away with half that shit too.
Yeah.
So
it ain't even got to be law enforcement. It could be your daddy could be a fucking district commissioner.
Yo, chill.
I'm just naming jobs like district commissioner, mayor. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Any of those type shits. Niggas feel like they can get away with everything.
That's a dope little search. I'm gonna stay from that now. Cause I know you've been too long, bro. You be going, you be teetering that line like
nah. You be taking in shots when ain't no shots.
I just know niggas' dads and possibly working for something, but it's okay.
I don't. I was just naming jobs, bro.
Hey man, if you got your parents in your life, give them a hug, man. Be a good kid.
Man, the art dealer said that shit recently, and that shit kind of shocked me. He was like, to be a rapper, you got to rap about selling dope. For some reason, don't nobody respect the rapper that grew up with two parents. And I started thinking about that shit. I was like, that shit is head ass.
Well, what rapper grew up with two parents? Yeah, name a few for me.
Shit, I can't think of none.
Apparently, me and art dealer, we like to question each other a lot. So I would have to know what a list of artists that did that have that.
Bro, let's have him on next.
I'm willing to talk to him. I want to talk to him.
Yeah,
that's the guy.
Let's have him on next, bro. I'm calling him as soon as we get done.
Yeah, word. Set him up for sometime this weekend.
Yeah,
word.
That'll be a real good one too, bro.
But I like him. He's always been a dope person to me. Like,
yeah, very creative person.
He like a hidden gem in Augusta to me. Like,
yeah,
because
for sure.
His age, not saying he's old, but because he's not like in our era.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't think people look at him a certain way, but like the respectable people from our era know him, and I like him, and I like his music honestly. But you listen to Fire Nice. We always play music on Fire Nice, so.
Our dealer on Maine and Slim next, bro. That's the first interview we coming back with. Oh, yeah. I want my shit to be like Joe Budden and them shit. The goddamn timer cover up half the fucking screen.
Oh.
You ain't never noticed that?
I watched it with my podcast and Maureen Mall left.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what we need to talk about, podcasting. So,
that's a nice session we had. I like that had a conversation with somebody I know got a street background. No, you say you're not street, but you got a background, so that's my thing.
Yeah, but I'm far from a street nigga. But I know some niggas that was in the streets, and most of the niggas I know that was in the streets was broke as hell.
They don't pay.
Yeah, tell people that all the time.
They don't pay to have that on your resume unless you go and do right with it.
It's funny, that nigga Blue said some funny shit to me recently. He was like, you know how when we was young, we used to always be like the nerds was gonna be rich as hell? Man, that shit ain't true, man. These nerds still got bad ass jobs. I started scratching my head. I said, I ain't gonna lie, Blue, you went to a trash ass school, because the nerds from my school, them niggas up.
Yeah, word. But then,
them niggas is up, nigga.
Now you don't know they was nerds. You have to be there. Like what they were saying, you had to be there. You had to be there to know they was nerds.
Yeah,
niggas looking popular as hell now.
See, Blue said the lame niggas nowadays be niggas that was lame when you was young, and now they got some money, and now they think they cool as hell. I'm like, boy, you sound like a hater.
Yeah, you know what's funny? It's not that. They are cool. You're lame now. They are cool as hell.
Hey, I was thinking the same shit, bro. I was thinking the same shit.
And ain't nothing changed. And it's always been that way. When you was in school making cracking jokes, not passing class, you was lame then. You just didn't look lame because everybody liked that.
Yeah.
No, nothing changed. They the same level. Now we all grown and we got a common ground. You're the lame one.
Hey, some niggas do, get some money when they get older and do be lame as hell though.
Some people, yeah, but not them. Not them. Not them. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm telling you right now. That's why niggas be depressed. They be like, how is this person better than me? They always better than you, bro. They was always better than you.
You just ain't
you let
get
them
the
girls
money.
in school tell you that it was cute to not come to class. Now look at you. Mm-hmm. Flip that damn burger, man. Bag it up. Let's go. Bro,
let's get on the podcasting though. I was about to say earlier, I wanted Big Keen on here to talk about, being a co-host of my podcast, because I never thought I'd do a podcast with somebody else again. And now that I got co-hosts on the podcast, this shit been a lot rougher than people think it is.
I was gonna ask you, man, how's your mental space? I'm being my Charlamagne guy right now, man. How's your mental health, man?
Really bad.
What's going on? Talk to me.
Well, Charlamagne, I'm really going through it right now. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you.
Just Maine, but what's going on?
Just Maine, of course.
That's funny as hell.
Nah, but dead ass, bro.
Oh,
dead ass, bro. All right, so like I said, Big King was supposed to be here today. I'm not mad at Big King for not being here, but it's just like the communication part. It's like, bro, I text you this morning. All you had to do was say, hey, I don't feel like it today. And that's cool. We do another time. I call you, and you like, man, I'm going to try to make it, bro. Ain't no I'm going to try to make it, bro. Treat this like your job. But see, I hate saying that because I know your work history, my nigga. You used to call in a lot. You know what I'm saying? Big King, my nigga. I'm just talking shit, man.
Nah, I like him though. Like just before we start, I want to say like he had brought a very, very, very great element to y'all podcast. Even his signature laugh, like that shit is funny to me. Like even just seeing like I like the chemistry that y'all all have.
Yeah.
Even Blue, even though I be hating his takes a lot of times, it is times, but I do like his takes. I keep it a buck. I tell you every time when I like it. It's very rare, but I do like them. I like y'all chemistry, but I do know how, like I talk to you on a daily basis, how hard it is for you to orchestrate this, to maintain that chemistry. That's what your job is really.
Yeah.
Your job is to also the camera, the lights, the action, the audio. Make sure they mics is you back there saying, Blue, put your mic up. He do this for every week for 2 years straight, and he still can't.
He finally got it. Give him credit now. He finally got it, bro.
I'm proud of him. But like I said, but imagine that though. Like we all grown. You have like how long did it take him to get that? It's like this is one thing I need you to do.
And you know what I didn't know early on about that? He didn't like the fact that I was telling him on mic to bring his mic back. He told me off mic. He was like, "Hey, bro, don't be talking to me like that on the mic." And I was like, "Hey, bro, I absolutely mean zero offense. I'm just trying to make sure the audio is straight." Like I tell people that when I'm doing photography, bro. If I tell you to step to the right, bro, trust me, bro. I don't mean no offense by that. I'm just saying, like, you're not centered. I'm trying to help you.
But see, that go back to the chemistry thing I was telling you about, because even that exchange, shit can go left from that exchange because we both men. Y'all both men.
Yeah.
Ego, right? So he can take offense to it also, but you can take offense to him telling you that. Like, nigga, it's my show. If I tell you to put your mic up, or I'm telling you every week, so comments and tell you.
Bro, believe it or not, dog, I'm not a this is my show type nigga, bro.
But
a lot of people don't believe that, though, bro.
It's just the fact that you saying it every week. It's like, well, if you don't like me saying it, maybe you should have it where I won't have to tell you to have it in front of you.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, but that's a chemistry piece that you're in control of.
Bro, but you know the hardest thing about being a leader is knowing all your troops and knowing how to talk to all your troops. That is the number one thing that's been the toughest for me since day one, bro. Like, certain things, I say this all the time, right? You got two friends, and I'll say them by name because these my brothers. We got Trey and we got Quelo, right? Quelo is a nonchalant person. Like, imagine these are just characters and not real people, but I'm really describing them. Quelo is a nonchalant person, but he's not sensitive or not super emotional, but he's really hard-headed. You say the wrong thing to him, he's gonna blow the fuck up and ignore the fuck out of you and forget the positive message. Same way, like, if you tell your girl something and she's gonna get mad as fuck at you, and the next day she's gonna come up and apologize and be like, damn, nigga, you was right. Quay do that same type shit. Then you have Trey. And I mean no offense by this. I'm just describing type A and type B personalities.
It's just funny,
bro.
examples.
So then you have Trey. Super emotional, super sensitive, but also level-headed. You can say whatever you want to him. He's not going to get mad. He's going to think about it, but he's still going to take offense to it. So you have to talk to both of these two different personalities totally different. You know what I'm saying? So now, when you run any kind of business or you're doing any kind of business, you have to know that and you have to take that into account. So I'm gonna be honest. Most of the problems that we have on the podcast is my fault. At least 90% is my fault.
Well, why you say that? Let me ask you that. I'm not saying I disagree. I just want to know why you say that.
Because it's always my job to make everybody comfortable and keep everything in order and have the necessary conversations. Like, I'll tell you a situation we had recently, and me and Blue didn't even talk about it because I already know it's some stupid shit. That's my fault. Text in the morning, what time we doing the pod? Big King, we have a group text for the pod. Big King text, what time we doing the pod? I said 3:00. Big King goes, God damn, that shit late as hell. We can't move it up, man. And I said, man, I got a photo shoot from 1 to 2, and I got to do some video work from 6 to 8. The best in between time I can do is 3 to 5. And the nigga goes, man, you always want people to do shit on your time. He probably was joking, but there's always some truth behind the joke.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. It's giving Joe Button, but keep going.
Yeah, and you know me.
No, you giving me Joe Button.
Yeah, and me, I'm just like, hey, bro, I'm not being controlling or saying it has to be on my time. I'm telling you my availability. So you want to do it today or you want to wait till tomorrow? And he goes, nah, we're going to do it today. I know he just bullshitting. Now, that's him. Blue not saying nothing. Blue calls me.
I'll be on that fucking beat. That got me fucked up, man.
Yeah, there you go. That's him. This nigga got me fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'll be there at 5, nigga.
Nah, not even. The nigga called me to have casual conversation 2 hours before the pod. And I asked the nigga, like, because, you know, I'm like, bro, I don't want to talk about this casual shit. Let's talk about us doing this pod. And I'm like, bro, you doing the pod? He like, yeah. I'm like, all right, yeah, I'm about to finish up this photo shoot, and I'm about to be at the crib. You know, we doing it at 3. He goes, oh, I'm about to hoop for an hour. And I'm like, you gonna be done for the pod? He's like, probably around 3. I don't know. Most likely after. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, shit. I can't get mad as the leader. I can't get mad because it's like, bro, like, first off, if I say anything right then at that moment, it's gonna be 100% wrong.
Why?
Because I'm angry. You don't say things the right way when you're angry. It's my job to remain level-headed and express my feelings in a way that doesn't mess him up and conflict with the pod.
Well, let me stop real quick because you said, well, I mean, I'm going to ask you. I'm not correcting you. I'm asking you because you said it's your job to remain level-headed. But you also said that you got to talk to different troops different ways.
Correct.
So is he somebody you can't talk to unless you're level-headed with this particular person?
Yes,
Okay.
he's type A and type B put together. He's a type C personality.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I'm not describing him, but he's type C. He's not A or B, what I just described. So I have to,
Well, how do you set ground rules? I guess the manager and me, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a manager. So manager and me, like, how do you set ground rules to where, like, yeah, I understand about talking to certain types different ways based on what you perceive their personality to be and how is the best way to confront them and talk to them. But how do you set ground rules to where it's like I'm gonna do that, but also respect the fact that I'm orchestrating this?
Great question. I'm gonna break it down like this in management terms. And now you know what? Fuck that. I'm gonna use an analogy. When you met this woman, she was a prostitute. When she got with you, she's still a prostitute, and now you're getting mad about her doing sex work for money. She was that when you first met her. She's going to continue to do that. Either you have two options. Either you accept what she does for a living and move forward, or you stop dealing with her. So now let me bring the analogy together. My nigga already told you I'm going to be late as fuck. Either you want him on the pod or you don't want him on the pod. That's your only options.
See, no, but see, when I say like ground, yeah, you're right. So if you back into that corner, so what you do? You want them off or you have them on? Like what you do?
You
Like,
want them on.
I know what
you
I
want
would
them
do. I'm
on
talking
so
about
you
you.
deal with the bullshit.
Oh, okay. So you need them on to.
Nah, need is not the word I would use.
But
But you want him on so you deal with the bullshit.
okay. Well, hey, everybody got their different wants, I guess.
That shit tough though, ain't it?
Nah, not for me. I mean, I can see, and y'all also the main dynamic we ain't speak about the fact that y'all are actually friends, so it's a little different than if you're dealing with somebody you don't know, or that you're not really quote unquote friends with, or you're not seeing on a day-to-day basis.
Nah, bro, even deeper than that, like I have a vision for this because I want this to work so bad.
That's my point, though. So if you have
Yeah.
vision for it, if you got a vision for it, do they know your vision? Rather, let me ask you that.
Big King
Have
does.
you you got to tell both of them because Big King is one of the problem. So the one that don't know the vision is a problem. That's what it sounds like to me. So when you talk about having to sit them down and do that, you got to make sure you sit that person down. And say, look, this is my vision, and I kind of could understand why you might not be saying it because of some things that be said and they want this when you tell them, but tell them the vision. And if the whole team don't know the game plan, y'all ain't gonna be one of the core anyway. Like if the vision, if out of I'm gonna say basketball out of the basketball team is 12 players, maybe 7 of them play, whatever. But all 12 still need to know the vision. If it ain't championship, you ain't going. If all 12 of them win, then y'all might win. But if only 10 know, and one of the main players don't know, like he out there like, whatever, I might kind of practice.
It's tough, bro. It's just tough.
I mean, managing is hard in itself anyway because you dealing with different personalities and you got to keep switching it because you gotta memorize that. Okay, when I talk to person A, I'm doing this way, person B this way. And I gotta remember if I'm talking to person C that way. But also remember when I talk with this person A, I can't bring up certain things with person C because that ain't a conversation for this person. So you gotta know all that stuff, and it's tough to do that, but it's doable, definitely.
Yeah, I've been going through it. That's my headspace.
Hey, listen, man, I'm gonna tell you. All I gotta tell you this. At least it's on yours. I do this on a daily basis for some money. I ain't even making 10% of what the company I'm doing making. But that's the thing, though. You have to do that, and you have to talk to them every day, like. And then and the thing is, when you have arguments or whatever, disagreements or a bad day, the next day you can't bring in Wednesday on Thursday when you're doing stuff like this.
And also, let me shoot him some bail. And if he's listening to this, I'm not talking no shit. Let me shoot him some bail because I know what he would say right now if he was in this room. He would say that's last minute shit, and he hate last minute shit, and he also hates somebody controlling his time. I ain't gonna lie, with this podcast shit, we do this shit every week. It's gonna always be last minute shit.
Well, think about this. You're in a business where, and y'all talk about topics, things that happen sometimes. So if something crazy happened on a fucking Sunday night, y'all record it on Saturday, the podcast drop on Tuesday, common sense to tell you know what, we gotta do something on Monday. Because if we don't do it then, it's over.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, man. I want to do this twice a week.
I don't see why you should.
Like sit downs with Slim. I want to drop an episode Tuesday and I want to drop episodes Friday. That's what I really want to do, bro. But because of time, it's like And I ain't gonna lie, to be honest, I really want to record podcasts and videos every day.
Yeah, if I could do it, I would do it every day too. But obviously,
I want to do this shit every day, bro.
It's a market for it.
I could do it every day. Me not doing it every day is my fault. Excuse me. But not dropping pods every week, I would have to do them shits myself, bro. Because, it's just time restraints.
What's a lot go into? You also produce, you also shoot videos, you shoot photography, you shoot vlogs, you go to events and help them. So it's not like you don't have no schedule. Like the podcasters that we're being modeled after. Yeah, like I'm gonna just use Joe Budden. He's a rapper. Not saying he don't have a busy schedule, but he has somebody scheduling his schedule also.
Yeah, correct.
He has those things in place,
and he has a studio. All he gotta do is show up and record.
Everything he got is. I'm looking at it right here. Is what you got. You got everything he got, but it's just right here. Like every single thing. So, but that's why I go back to the team thing, because like if you as a team, y'all know, y'all communicating, y'all know. Okay, look, the goal is to let's do 2 a week. Maybe niggas be like, yo, we could do 2 a week. I'm free on Thursday this time. You might be like, that worked for me too. I could be free every Thursday at 7. Let's just go and record. Drop it on Friday.
That's one more thing also that people don't know about me, and I don't think Big King nor Blue know this. I work my schedule around them. It's just that I do it so nonchalantly they probably don't know.
Not even that. You don't have the luxury of saying, hey, that don't work for me.
Yeah.
Because with your vision, you gotta make work for you. Because you want to carry out your vision.
Bro, they don't even know I don't reschedule and cancel shit before to do pods.
But that's something that, and you know why you don't tell them? Because you don't want them to feel away. But the downside of being, I know you say you don't like to talk about how you run this and it's yours, but the downside of being ahead of something is that's what it is. It's people telling you why they can't do something for you.
I gotta make sure I'm doing what I need to do so all this works. Because at the end of the day, you're 100% right, man. This shit is mine.
But the thing is this, everybody can have an excuse except you. So they can have an excuse to say it's last minute. You can't use that excuse. It's last minute. Nah, it's just your dream, right? This is what you want. It's your vision, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when the higher you go, the less excuses you can use. But you got to communicate more to know like what's what. If the person's saying, I'd rather shoot hoops, you got to start thinking like, damn, okay, what's my vision? Okay, do I really want a nigga on my team that would rather shoot basketball and put out this content? I'm not saying that you got to fire him or like. I'm just that's how my drive would be thinking that like, yo, you're not even nice. Not no disrespect to Blue. I'm just saying like that's how I would think like, yo, nigga.
Nah, Big King said that. Big King was like, what's the point of playing basketball?
You've been losing. Like, you're winning here. So now I'm like, damn, okay, I got a nigga who rather lose than win on my team.
But just to get a little deeper with it, me and Blue actually have had this conversation like 3-4 times before.
But you ain't telling the vision, so none of it.
I told him the vision every time.
You say he ain't know the vision. You said that only Big King do.
He told me, because off of the conversations that we had four times before, I know he doesn't. So even after I told him,
what I would suggest, and this is just me. Like I said, I can only tell you what I know. I don't know everything, but you would have to sit both of them down and have that conversation. So yeah, all in one. You can't have the talk with one person and it's successful, and the other person you might talk to him, but it's not successful. It don't work.
Man, the reason why the pod even start beefing is because of that conversation.
A team meeting.
It's because of that conversation.
But that's fine. That's fine because you think of any. And I always play basketball. You think of any team. Look at the last thing. All of them, the teams that won. The niggas they always get along. And that's perfectly fine.
Yeah. I
personally think that Joe Budden pockets would be 10 times better right now if them two stayed and they've been doing it. I'm not watching them niggas for what? That team broke up. Ain't no chemistry there. I don't feel none of that stuff.
I feel you.
But if they just worked through it, even the two that they did and they came back, I like those. You know what I'm saying? Just like. People gonna be beefing. Teams get along. You think Marshawn Lynch got along with every single person on the Seahawks? No, he probably mad as hell, but they won. Think anybody like Tom Brady? Nah, but they won. Like that's how it happened. Like sometimes you need that on the team. Like one of my favorite podcasts, and I told you, I know, and we talk about it, so it's fine. But the time you was joking, made a black joke on Blue, right? And he just sat here for a minute. And I'm
chill
to about the 14, 13 minute mark. And I'm gonna keep it with you. That's my favorite part. That's my favorite 10, 15 minutes of any episode you ever did. You know why? It was raw. It's real. But then I also seen him just get back into it. Like, you know what? Fuck it. He was mad for a minute. He was trying to get into it. Couldn't hold it. Boom. That's what teammates do, bro. You gonna get upset, but you gonna play the game. You gonna finish it out. And I finished the pod, and the pod was straight. Like that's what you need though. But like And I'm okay with even that being expressed. And you're not gonna have every episode, but sometimes y'all gonna have it. Like that's what teams do. Niggas argue on the court. Teammates argue on the court. You not always argue with the next team. You argue on the court with everybody. Mm-hmm. That's communication. But if he ain't tell you that, you know. All right, you know it. Then he don't like that shit. I mean, I'm just chill. But if he don't tell you that, you don't know.
I told Big King that recently. I told him there's certain things Blue can say to me, but I can't say to him.
Once again, like you not. I know you don't wanna. You don't wanna brag about it. But be honest with you, if you don't embrace it, anybody gonna embrace it. This is your vision. You the head of it. So I know people mad at Joe Budden that time he was going with Maul and them and saying that stuff. But really, when it all comes down, and I agree with him on this, and you should feel the same way. If this was to stop for a little bit, they ain't asking him or King like why it's not going on. They asking you like, oh yeah, Slim podcast fell off. If they start having horrible takes, Slim podcast and fell off. If you stop talking and it's just them two, Slim podcast and fell off. It's always leading back to you. So you want losing money sometimes when you got to reschedule or whatever the case may be to do this because your vision. You got a vision. Mm-hmm. You might have future goals for money going forward, but it's all your vision. Anybody losing money? Then they going to not go to work to come here to record?
I know they're not.
Exactly. But you doing it though.
Yeah.
But and the downside to sometimes being the boss is they can tell you that. They can be like, yo, it'll make you feel good. Like, hey, I mean, I left work early so I can record. And all right, cool. You can't tell them, hey, I turned down 4 photo shoots to record this. Oh, okay. Hit the button, let's go. They don't give a fuck about
don't
that,
give
bro.
a fuck.
This is your vision. So
nah.
You gotta embrace it.
I want this shit bad though, bro. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you, dog. Like, nigga, I had dreams about this shit. I've been goddamn pursuing this shit for a minute. I haven't been going as hard as I should have been going with this shit, but I want this shit bad as hell. So I completely understand somebody that doesn't see this the same way I see it, nor see where it's going. You know what I'm saying? Then on top of that, I'm willing to make the necessary sacrifices. Like, nigga, I could have been goddamn worked a corporate job and been making 6 figures by now. But this what I want out of life. This what I want to do. And I don't expect everybody else to goddamn want the same thing that I want.
You know, the crazy thing is this, right? It's like, I feel like no matter what you, and I said this to somebody, no matter what you do in life, if you're doing something that's successful, that's you're making good money on it, you gonna have a headache somewhere, somehow. It's nobody nowhere is making the money they want to make and not stressing out about it. Like, even if you sell drugs, you stressed out because you might get caught. Like, it's the paranoia you got. It's always something attached to that.
Not even
success.
that, you're dealing with so many dumbass people around you.
You can caught any day. It's a lot of the street. Like, you got wolves out there. So there's so many different things. But in the sense of what you got going on, the person that working that corporate job, getting 6 figures, going through the same stresses as you, and believe it or not, they probably going through the same exact issues as you. They got employees or employers, not saying that Blue and them are your employees though, but technically speaking, that's how they would look at it. That's how you would compare it. They got people that, you know, don't respect them or don't come to work, and now they're making their job harder, they're stressed out. They doing this, they doing that, they staying late. They ain't getting paid extra for staying late. They canceling stuff. They gotta not see their kids game because they got a deadline they gotta meet. All that for $100K. But you're doing something that you feel like, you know, in the long run is going to be good. But the good thing about it is right now that you kind of got your own schedule. You can make these kind of sacrifices.
Hey, man, you know something funny that I don't think you probably dealt with, but you could have. I don't know. Bro, when you doing a podcast and other people was on the podcast, and I've been dealing with this since the Habitual Offenders podcast, bro, niggas don't give a fuck what it take for the actual podcast to come out. They just want to know if that shit out or not. They don't care what you got going on in your personal life. None of that. A nigga will call you like we on the topic, so I'll just say it. Big King and Blue will call me and be like, bro, did the pod drop today? And I'm like, man, you know, I got some shit going on. Da, da, da. Oh, let me know when it drop. Like, that other shit don't matter.
What can I do?
Yeah, let me know when it drop. Like, what's going on? Why the pod ain't
email it
drop?
to me so I can post it for you?
Yeah, nah. It ain't none of that. It's just let me know what's going on, bro. Like, you know, and my nigga Blue done told me straight up before, nigga, you don't do nothing but post a pod and put a promo clip up or two.
But I already told you, and I told you,
I don't do this for appreciation.
That's your fault though, cause I told you plenty of times. I said this is what you do after you finish the pod, you give him that chip. And you email him the audio. Say, hey, just post it on Monday night, man. And you go about your business. And then that's the only.
You know damn well I'm not doing that.
We just spoke about that. That was you last week. You just spoke about that, bro. As a matter of fact, yeah, you spoke about that. You was like, kids need to work at fast food restaurants to be putting their shoes. So
they need to be serviced.
Whatever. Like,
This nigga using my words against me.
No, I'm saying that's the fact though. Like that what you need to tell. Oh, I just posted. I bet. Take my shoes. Take your sneakers off. Give it to him. I mean, that's the analogy. Just give him the chip. Email him the file. Like I do. I email you the file, right? Mm-hmm. Give him the chip and say, hey, they posted on Monday night, bro. No rush. That's it. Just walk away. And then when Big King call you, when Big King call you on Tuesday, say, oh no, Blue posting it.
Bro, I would never do that. Ain't no way in hell, bro. Well, I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Obviously, I want you to do it first and then to see why he didn't do it.
If we record Saturday or Sunday and I want that shit to be out by Tuesday morning, that ain't happening, bro. A 2-hour podcast?
Understood. No. But the whole point of it is not because I know he not gonna do it.
I done seen my nigga take a month to edit and upload a 10-minute video.
But that's how when somebody question or somebody kind of try to belittle whatever you do, that's how you show them what you do. Like when I hate to use work. When I'm at work and somebody say, "Oh, you in the office again?" I was like, "Oh, okay, bet." Well, hey, run this sheet. What that mean? What does comp mean? What does plan to variance mean? What that mean? Why is it in parentheses? If they can't tell me that, that's why I'm in the office, nigga. That's why you're not in the office. Go do the work. Just go zone the aisle, nigga.
Go zone the aisle.
Nigga,
go sweep, nigga.
Go sweep. Go sweep. Go down, stop. Make sure the park in the hole. They paying me to do this for a reason. You don't know what these terms mean.
Yeah.
But a lot of times when people try to belittle your job, you got to say, okay, well, bet. Let's switch. I would love to just down stock today. I would love to just take them items down and put it in a hole and then ask customers if they need help. It. Oh, that'd be amazing. I can go home at 3 o'clock on the dot. Cause that's schedule. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah. But you on my job. Don't ever try to and that's how I feel. Like when somebody try to question or belittle what you're doing, you gotta show them like, okay, bet. Let's just trade places real quick. No big deal. And make sure you speak at the meeting. Speak loud enough to at the meeting. So you know your business.
I ain't gonna lie, this was a good ass therapy session though.
Hey, bro, that's what you gotta do, bro. This ain't nothing that we don't talk about on the phone anytime. Anyway, but it's good to do it on air because people do like I said, it's a lot of the same people too that like our pod that message all the time. No, we ignore it, but they message all the time like, yo, when it's dropping or I like this episode. That episode of fire y'all did. I'll tell you right now, none of that ever goes unnoticed to me. Like I appreciate every episode I do. I always say thank the supporters because without it, like I don't know if you had them days where like so much be going on. You put a pod out and like. I'm really just itching for the first feedback. I'm itching for it. I'm like, yo, I need something to tell me like this was worth. But with everything I just
I be feeling like
canceled.
That too.
It gotta be worth it. Too. I might have missed my daughter drawing this, or you know what I'm saying, or couldn't pick them up, or something like that. I'm like, yo, something gotta give. Like, please, I might get a lot of shares. Like, okay, cool, I'm good.
I ain't gonna lie. What been making me feel good is I've been dropping podcasts and I ain't been making promo videos, and them bitches still been
numbers the same.
Fluctuating.
Yeah.
So. That shit been making me feel good. There's one more thing I want us to talk about before we get off, though, if you got time. I really want to talk about the state of podcasting. I'm starting to change my mind about marriage, too.
Change your mind? Like, you want to get married or something?
Yeah, I think I got to get married. I think niggas like me got to be married.
Why you playing? I think so, too.
Nah,
I'm not right joking. Now. No, a nigga like you do. You need a secretary, bro. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, people like that got a lot going on need somebody to balance their life. Like, it's so much easier if you just come home to somebody like they're not want to nag you, but just like like let you release. Not sexual. That too, though. But like, and then know your clothes is there. You know what I'm saying? You got a meal at home. Have to worry about how you gonna eat, what you gonna wear, how you gonna schedule this, all that, and then
that shit is stressful. I ain't gonna lie.
And then if you're talking to different women, which is that's fine too. But like just like you said, different women are gonna bring about different. It's certain girls I can talk this about, and I can talk about this about. You know what I'm saying? I need one. Not need one. I mean, I say that, but one is nice.
Bruh, you know the worst thing about my life before we get into this topic too is pulling up to my crib to work.
Yeah, you be out of pocket for that. You go bust your ass to this photo shoot, and you come back some more work.
Yeah, bro. Like, I think I need a studio or an office or something, bro. Because, like, just the idea of going out in the field, shooting some shit, then coming home and making, like, 50 T-shirts all night, and then trying to sleep in that same house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is kind of wild, but...
That grinding shit kind of head ass.
It's cool when you're trying to prove a point. Like, I got an office in my house. Yeah, it's cool. But let me tell you, you know what you sound like when you do that? I was gonna mess you the other day. You know, people be on Twitter saying like, man, just work 40 hours of OT, and they could be like, yeah, get a new back. That's what y'all sound like. I got an office in my house. Oh, word? All right, cool. Keep working, slave. You know what I'm saying? But
keep working, slave.
That's the equivalent to that.
This nigga stupid. Hey, for real though, bro, nigga do feel like nigga be grinding just a little bit too much. You know what I'm saying? Like it sound cute when you talking shit to your friends, like y'all niggas need to work harder.
I got a studio in my house.
Yeah.
You can't get no sleep.
Yeah.
Wake up and go work.
Literally wake up and goddamn go to sleep on the fucking t-shirt machine, then goddamn wake up and try to record some shit. I'm about to try to record every day though, bro. For real, like that's gonna be my goal, like my New Year's resolution.
You should. I mean, I've been told you a long time ago, and you're the only person I know that can do that and do it successfully. But you just choose not to do it. I don't know what it is. Me and you got this thing where sometimes we give each other ideas, we don't use them. I don't know why. We must put it in our back pocket and hold it for a little while.
But
I've been told you, bro, you can have a segment for every single day. It ain't even got to be 5. It could be 5 to 7 minutes. Yeah. You gone. You out of here at that point.
Yeah.
And you
on top of that, I can edit that bitch on the go.
You could half the time you talk well to it. You ain't got to edit that much anyway.
Yeah.
So, but you know,
because this shit like riding a bike now. But the state of podcasting been having me a little discouraged too, though, bro. I think that's why I ain't been doing it. Like when I seen DJ Academics get that big ass deal, and I seen Rory and Maul get that big ass deal, I was like,
what kind of deal they got?
Oh, they said Rory and Maul signed for like $10 million or something, and I know Axe signed for like 20 or 30. Niggas is getting NBA contracts to pod, bro.
That's a talk. That's crazy.
Joe Rogan got $100 million. Joe Budden's still independent and broke looking.
Hey,
or am I tripping? He ain't even got sponsorships. He don't do sponsorships.
I can't speak on
shit.
the money thing because I don't know. But what I'll say is this: if you just go off that narrative, sometimes that independent grind it sounds sexy.
Yeah.
When you're talking, any artist that ever came onto a platform talking independency, that should be sounding amazing. Yeah, why'd you leave the label? Because man, I can make $15 off an album but how many you gonna sell though?
Yeah.
Like I get you can make $15 off. Okay, that's or $10, that's fine. But you just sold $1 million the last up company you with. You only sold 20 here. Don't it's not the same. Please don't you know what I'm saying? You lose the machine. But that independent grind, it's easy to talk because it's easy to tell somebody to work for themselves. That's what most people want to do anyway. Nobody likes working with somebody else. I mean, unless you're just making an ass of money, but nobody really likes that. So it's easy to belittle working with somebody else when you talk about being independent. So, and that's what Joe Budden does a lot of times. He does that independent talk about Charlamagne, Schultz, we are not fighting the same fight. You're right. Them niggas is good.
Bro, do you think he's self-destructive, bro? Huh? I ain't gonna lie. I always been on his side, bro. But now, in the state of podcasting, I think he's the biggest loser right now. I'm just talking business. I'm not talking about his personality.
I don't know what deals is being made. He as an independent person, he could possibly make more deals that he's just not speaking about. Where it could be a nigga like you. He could be like, yo, I'll wear sit down with Slim shirt. Give me 10 bands. I wear the pants. Give me 10 bands. So now just to record an episode, he got $20,000 already. We don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I would do that if it was me, but we don't know. But I will say this: if you go with that narrative, yeah, I mean, other podcasts are surpassing him right now. Like, and it was a time when he had that shit in the chokehold.
Yeah,
he was ahead. I'm not saying he's not
Schultz
now.
Podcast is shitting too, bro. His Patreon doing good. Joe Budden Patreon doing good, but not as good as Schultz shit.
Well, like I said, man, I'm trying to get at their level. But from what I can see, from what I'm seeing, like, you know, I do think that sometimes that independent grind could just be all talk too. Because that's the thing about being independent. Nobody knows your fucking numbers anyway. Yeah. You could say anything. You could just come with a new fur coat, like, yeah, man, independent money. It's on that Walmart. It's at Walmart now. Everybody got fur coats at Walmart.
Hey, I seen somebody, and I wasn't trying to switch to a local level yet, but you just made me think about it. I seen somebody that does a podcast.
Can I say Walmart?
Huh?
Can I say Walmart?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
You was talking about numbers, sharing numbers. I seen a nigga who has a podcast, audio only, at the local level, and was like, yeah, I just got 1,000 streams in 2 days. It's like, bro, we don't know if you're telling the truth. And we never gonna know. I tell niggas that all the time too, because like a nigga like my nigga Damo, that nigga be like, oh, your weak ass podcast, them shits only be getting goddamn 100 views on YouTube. It's like, oh, you should see my audio numbers. Yeah.
I mean, I hate comparing a podcast and music too, because you talking about a 2-minute song to a 3-hour track.
Yeah.
We should not be comparable at all, if you ask me.
Facts.
If my track did 7, your 2-minute song. I don't know how much more 2 minutes is. 3 hours is 2 minutes, but times that's what you should be doing.
Especially if my podcast got 100, 200 views and my retention time is 45 minutes. The retention time of your 2-minute song is 30 seconds. My shit is 45 minutes.
They should be doing 8 times. I'm sorry, 6. They should be doing 6 times more the numbers than you. So
the retention time for your 2-minute song should be at least 50 seconds to a minute.
Yeah.
At least 40%. If you good, it should be 40%. And the average is 30%.
I know we don't talk stats all like that, but if you think about stats, that's what I like the most. How long are they watching? Not the numbers is cute to the people that okay. Most times,
that's the number one important stat to me.
Won't watch it if you go Google something and it's like how to podcast and you got one video and another video, the one with the most views, people won't watch that one because they're gonna feel like they know more. I don't know where we get that math from, but that's what people like, that human brain thinks like this is the better video.
But that goofy ass gonna search it.
That's what I'm saying.
They're gonna search how to all day.
But the thing is, just because let's say one got 1 million views and then one got 100,000 views, but what if that one, the retention time, like they're watching it for 20 minutes. It's a 20 minute video versus 2 minutes on that one. We will never know.
Yeah.
People and numbers can be inflated. That's nothing. The numbers can be inflated. Like don't get caught up in numbers if you podcasting, please. Don't get caught. Get caught up in impact. Impact. You can't inflate impact. That's one thing you can't inflate.
What?
Like you can't inflate somebody stopping you at Walmart saying, "Hey yo, your podcast got me through this deployment." Like you can't. That's an impact. That's a nigga like probably going through it somewhere, but something you doing got him through it. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't use something, and that's like one of my biggest things I got. Somebody said got me through my deployment. I'm like, damn, that's crazy because I know niggas be stressing during the deployment.
Nigga, the funny thing about this podcast shit, I be showing Blue and them. I be like, bro, I be getting some crazy messages, and they be like, shit, show me some. I'll show them message. There'll be a nigga be like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro, I be depressed as fuck, bro, but waiting on Tuesdays to goddamn hear you make me laugh, bro. That shit get me through it, bro. But the funniest thing, even funny, that ain't funny. But the funny thing is, I'll show them niggas my DMs. Cause on Instagram, you know, I ain't been active on Instagram in a minute. I need to get back on my shit and on TikTok because my TikTok was growing fast as hell. But I'll show them niggas my DMs from Instagram, and niggas will be like, I ain't gonna lie, Slim, I'll be fucking them bitches in that DM.
You know me, you know how I feel about that, bro. I don't like it. I just can't.
Man, bro, I don't be thinking just because a girl DM me off of a podcast clip that she trying to fuck.
But you know what though? I say this though, when it comes to women. I think we men, and obviously we probably poor communicators. I think when they see people communicate on a podcast and able to get the ideas together well and how our thought process and how we think, it just it's I'm not saying I want to say it's turned on, but like you like it. You're like, damn, it's a man that could talk, you know, for hours, 3 hours and change. That's a good idea. How you articulate your opinions and stuff like that. They instantly, you know, of course they gonna look up to it and just be admire it. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I meant to ask you, how you feel about them YouTube comments? Like, it's 2 YouTube comments I really want to ask you about. I sent you one and you didn't give 2 fucks. It was the one the guy said that you sounded feminine because you kept saying whatever the fuck the line was. What line was it? I think or some stupid shit.
Yeah, but let me. Okay, keep going, man. I don't want to cut you off.
Nah, that was one. I want you to speak about that one. Then I'm actually about another one.
That one. So how I feel about YouTube comments, honestly, yeah. I mean, I was at work. That's why I ain't really respond to it. I don't feel no way about it, but I love any comment that's going to give me criticism. And the reason why I say that, I'm glad you used that comment because I've been seeing memes. I see a meme that says it's like, yo, take I feel like out of your vocabulary or whatever. Mm-hmm. And I don't disrespect, no pun intended. I do feel like for real. That's a good thing to do. Like don't because it's
you gonna keep saying it though, ain't it?
I'm not gonna like. I like to grow, so I'm gonna sit down and think of things I can say to not say I feel like, which I ain't say it so far at all. I actually been working on that, so like that comment.
I'm gonna keep it above with you, man. That shit ain't a big deal.
Well, you know, he feels like it is, so you know, it's all good. It don't bother me though. It's just it's one of the things where you do want to stand apart. Like this person that we don't know, he's a stranger, took time to watch something we was doing, took time to criticize something we were doing. I'm cool with that.
And started with positivity.
And that's why I say I like.
But the positivity was so short and the negativity was so long.
But listen, this is the thing. Me and you did that on the fly. We didn't have no crazy notes. We just went and did it. I'm cool with that. I know
that was a great video too. By the way,
it was amazing. It was amazing. I'm saying like I'm cool with that. Like if you could tell me how to make a great video better, Yeah, do that every time.
Nigga, we were like Shaq and Kobe on that video.
Do that every time.
I was Shaq
bro.
though.
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I'm not saying no Kobe comments at all, bro. Come on, because that's a setup for that.
Bro, why you always... Man, I'm moving forward.
Yeah,
all right,
please.
so the second thing... chill, bro. The second thing, bro, and this was actually a positive comment. So, Kevin Samuels been trending all fucking year. I know that shit, so I've been making clips about Kevin Samuels every chance I get.
Yeah.
You know I'm the king of YouTube. So I've been knowing that shit. Niggas been going in. If you say anything against these niggas, calling you lame, calling you gay, all that shit, I don't care about those comments. The one comment that stood out to me, it was a girl, and she was like, "You see how y'all niggas act when some grown men have a grown man conversation about somebody y'all look up to?"
In our comments?
Yeah, she said that on our comments
I
on Maine and Slim.
Oh, versus Cook?
Nah, it was. I think it was a video of us talking about Kevin Samuels. Let me find it. I'm sure it was on Maine and Slim though, because I seen it all the time, and I actually read it. But it was an interesting comment though, because
yeah, read that out. I have to read that. I know what you're talking about. But I respect everybody's opinion though, so I'm gonna respect it off the rip. But I rip that comment to shreds if I have to.
Oh no, it might have been on my channel. I might be tripping.
Yeah, but
it is on my channel, but it's a video with me and you though.
Wow.
Okay.
Must have been something you said.
Now it was something we both were saying because we both pretty much be having the same take about Kevin Samuels. I know. Here it go. See, it's a video with me and you. It's called "Stop Looking for Advice from Kevin Samuels." I'll let you read it.
You made the title, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. That probably what started it. Let's see. Y'all notice when men disagree with other men, they become critical, aggressive. Kevin, I definitely... Oh, I could just say is. She came right. Kevin is definitely showing out a hateful, insecure, bitter man.
No, she on our side, bro.
Yeah, who finally out of the closet for them. Who's really toxic, Kevin on his followers. Okay. What about it now?
All right. So... Also on this video, niggas was going in on us like y'all niggas lame as fuck. Da, 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 da.
I seen that, yeah.
Yeah, but see, this comment stood out to me though because I be telling Cooks this all the time. If you don't agree with these lame ass niggas that's on the manosphere, niggas instantly call you lame and shit. And it's like her saying this comment is like, I'm glad somebody had some sense to see like a nigga ain't lame. Excuse me, and a nigga not a nigga that don't get no pussy.
You're right.
Nah, you know they got the liquor be having a nigga having
You're
hiccups.
Right,
You don't drink, so you don't know. But the liquor make you get hiccups. But just because a nigga don't agree with niggas on the manosphere don't mean you lame and don't mean you a nigga that don't get no pussy. A nigga get some pussy, trust me. It's just that these niggas is really cornballs and not no niggas I would listen to about getting some pussy.
But not even the fact that you have a problem getting something. It's just the fact that I don't have to belittle women to seem cool. Like, I don't have to belittle them. And I can feel how I feel about women and not say nothing at all.
Yeah.
Like, I'm actually okay with keeping my opinion to myself every now and then. And believe it or not, that has got me further in life with women than it's ever gonna get them. And I'm seeing this, and I'm talking.
I hate when y'all niggas do that, though. I be wanting y'all to say y'all opinions.
Nah, see, but my thing is, I'll say my opinion. I just might not have the same opinion as you. I might not feel strongly about it. Something I don't care about.
Yeah.
Like some certain type of women I don't even deal with. So there's no need to me to have an opinion on a type. Like last week you asked me if I like ratchet women or something like that. I like women, but do I go looking for ratchet girls? No. So my opinion on them is be different. I don't have that much opinions on them because I can't tell you about them like that. I don't know. I've been to school with them. They dress okay. You know, they wear sneakers. I don't know what to tell you. Like, you know, like I don't know. I don't have no opinion on them.
I like ratchet bitches.
And that's what's up, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
What's up,
and I'm gonna tell you, man. I'll live vicariously through you. When I see you stressing out, you know, and if you don't see me stressed, I'm always a chill, I'm mellow. Like,
oh yeah, I'll keep it a buck with you. Ain't nothing worse than when you think everything is cool with you and your ratchet bitch, then she put her hands on you. Ain't nothing worse, bro.
I done been in that elevator with you now.
Ain't nothing worse, bro.
So, nah, but
you think everything cool, then this bitch put her hands on you out of nowhere.
But I know we're on a tangent though. I'm bringing it back because I know but the state of podcasting. So like the deals that you're seeing, the people get, you feel like you do feel like it's hindering you from ever getting to that level, or you feel like people that and I always say this too. You feel like people that's popular are getting more looks in podcasting because of them being popular or not even popular?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like
I think
established.
I think the state of podcasting has changed. So podcasting was once this real cool underground thing, and now it's this mainstream thing with a whole bunch of money behind it, and only people with status and names behind themselves are getting in position with this. When it once was, niggas who wasn't really no famous type niggas, like Taxstone wasn't like no famous ass nigga.
True.
He was just a regular nigga just on a microphone. Like that's what podcasting was. But now it's something different.
Still was popular online though. He wasn't famous.
Yeah, for sure. But
I do feel
he
like
wasn't T.I. though.
You gotta get your please don't mention them two in the same breath.
No, I'm mentioning him because
that
T.I. podcast was successful as hell. And that shit was trash. But that's why I mentioned it.
But that's so. What makes that podcast successful to you?
The money behind it, the deals, the exposure, the marketing budget, all that type shit, bro. Taxstone never had all that.
Taxstone, he's like a Rushmore of this shit. Like his page still do numbers.
Yeah, but
no promo.
He didn't get the money that these other people that suck is getting.
And you know what else? You know who else think it's money? Like. Neither did the Temptation. They ain't getting the money that some of the new artists are getting. Like you need that to get to that. That's how it goes. You know.
But you got my point though.
Yeah, I definitely.
My point is it's discouraging for niggas like us trying to come up in this podcast thing because it's like, damn, if I ain't T.I., then like, you know what I'm saying?
I used to feel that way.
Do I need to go to radio?
And my vision just was different. I felt like. You be confident that you're gonna be successful somewhere, and success might be different from me than T.I. So success might not. I can get a $10 million deal, and that's necessarily speaking ain't success. Depending on what I got to pay out, what I'm getting back. If it depends. I don't know. It could be a good deal, it could not be a good thing. I feel like your podcast is successful right now, as from where you at. Where you want to be at, though, I think you gotta it's on you to kind of take it there. But you doing the right things. You trying different platforms. We not just, me and you got this thing where TikTok and we was like, look, I ain't doing that. Then it's like, okay, I might have to. I'm not doing this. I mean, I might. Who knows? If I had a team or somebody, that's another thing.
Oh, I'm doing that shit.
But see, that's another thing we ain't thinking about. A lot of these people do have teams, though.
Yeah.
They have people that, once again, you say what your plan is, what your vision is, and you got people that'll help you carry that out. So I might not do it. I'm never probably gonna make a TikTok. But if I'm talking to somebody or somebody that care about my vision, I'm like, yo, if I send that to you, could be on TikTok? Yeah, okay. And they could do that. That's fine. Am I gonna take the time out to do it? Probably not. But I wouldn't mind videos on there if it's going to, help. But you need a team for that. Like, honestly, to be honest with you, you probably feel the way you feel because your hands, you got too much on your plate already.
Facts.
And you could be somewhere, but you got to take some off your plate. But everything on your plate is essential. Like, everything is important. Like, everything is vegetables. You took all the meat off. Everything is vegetables. You need every single thing on your plate. So you just need some more hands to help you do that. And you got, like I said, you got people. You just got to, get the right team around you. But I don't think, like the state of podcasting, I'm with you on that, though. Do I like every single podcast? No, that's why I listen to podcasts anymore. I do my own thing. Before I could, but it's so many different, and people like different stuff right now. I feel like it's hard to stay true to what you want to do because of the state of podcasting right now.
Bro, you just reminded me of something. Imagine if you just had a team, goddamn, behind you, fucking with you and just helping you and strive and do everything that you need to do. That should have probably be dope as hell.
And that's why that's why I'm trying to tell you through the whole thing, like, don't ever get down, because when you think about it, and this is all real if you think about this. When you think about it, everybody be comparing ourselves to whether it's academic, whether it's Joe Budden, Taxstone, even Taxstone at the time. They all got teams. They all had people. Oh, I'm gonna come. Taxstone had somebody that would come shoot some of the Joe Budden podcast that they did. Somebody came and shot that. He didn't ask them. They just can't. He had his man that had a camera would come shoot it. Imagine if he had somebody like, yo, Slim, I'll record it. Go sit down. Imagine you just came in and just had to worry about talking, and then you could just leave.
Shout out
and
Damo,
the video
man.
be put up.
Damo did that for me twice before, and that shit made me feel so good.
That's what you need. Like so. When you take on all the jobs, you take on all the jobs. Your body gonna feel it. Your mental space gonna feel it. But if you got somebody, it's three of y'all. If you got somebody that can just shoot, and then somebody that can edit, somebody that can post, and you just show up and that's what your boy them do. He not going setting up. He coming there. They set it up. He do his thing, talk, blah blah, and he go. And they send him clips. They put the video on YouTube. They edit the video.
But then
they do all that.
That's when the team step in and start being lame and telling you like, well, you're not really the personality. Blue the personality. They start doing that, and that fuck up the team.
Nah, you gotta. But that see, as because you're not on the team, or you are the coach. You know, you don't want to say it, but you're the coach. As a coach, you gotta know who to keep your players around, and who not to keep your players around.
Start cutting niggas.
Nah, for real. You sit on the bench, you hurting the team. Every time you come down on the bench, you know you're supposed to be out there, right? Yeah. Nah, go sit back. Get out of here. Go to another team.
That nigga Maine gonna be. Nah, you gonna be Coach Carter.
Like
yeah, bro. We don't need you on the team, bro.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
1,000 suicides, you can come back. Before that,
go ahead, do your thing, bro. Nah, I'm straight. Cause you I'm big on that. You mess up. It's like a cancer. You mess up everything. You mess up the chemistry. You doing it. Nah, if we all on the same goal, then whoever ain't on the goal need to leave.
Yeah, for sure.
I ain't even firing nobody. I don't fire people at work. I'll be like, look, all right, bet.
You ain't never firing nobody?
Nah, I this and want to tell you this how I'm like, all right, bet, cool. Look, this is what we gonna do. If you don't want to do that, that's fine. You ain't got to come back. I'm not firing.
Nigga, you fired him.
No, I didn't fire.
That's firing him.
No, firing is saying, hey, you can't come back, regardless. I'm saying you can work here. This is what we doing though. Oh, you want to do that? All right, hold down.
Nigga, that's firing somebody.
That's not firing nobody.
Yes, nah. It is, bro.
I'm giving you a choice. Fire. If you getting fired, you got no choice. Your performance is messed up. You done messed up. I done been in there when somebody get fired.
So you felt me what I said then. I said when I'm working at a job, nigga, whatever is in my job title, I'm just gonna do that shit. I ain't got no back talking.
Totally different. Job title, but that's a whole different story. Cause that job title, it don't just say, hey, only do this. Them jobs, they be vague as hell.
Bro, when you a fry cook at McDonald's, you know you gotta clean some shit out the bathroom.
See, my thing is if you work at McDonald's, you doing everything, nigga.
Yeah, and you know that.
You got that shirt
on.
If I tell you go do drive-thru, you doing drive-thru. I don't care.
Nigga,
if I tell you make a burger,
you know
make
that.
a burger.
And if you don't know that, your ass is crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I ain't saying nothing about it. I'm just saying you work here, nigga, we all doing the same thing.
Yeah.
But like I said, if you want to clean, like work McDonald's, you want to clean shit? All right, cool. Hold down, boy. Somebody want to clean shit somewhere. It's $1 million niggas at gas station want to clean some shit so they can buy some McDonald's later or something like that. I got you. Don't worry about it.
Hey man, Maine and Slim has got a big focus for me moving forward.
It should be.
I'm saying that.
It's gonna have to because me, I don't have like at the time I used to have. So I got time to record. I like making slips on the computer, but I will screen record if I have to. I prefer to have the raw footage, but it's hard to do that sometimes now. I ain't be at the studio, and then my laptop it moves slower. Mm-hmm. So it's like a 5-minute clip might take like 25 minutes to make. I ain't got time, bro. I'll make it. I fall asleep. But before the studio, it take 3 minutes and make it. I post it and go about business.
Moving forward, Maine and Slim every other week. Episodes with just me and Maine, maybe a guest. Interviews coming soon. I'm calling an art dealer right now.
Yeah, hit him up, man. We could do that.
Yeah, and that's all we got for today, man. We out, dog.
Hold it down.